Hey everybody, what's going on? Happy Friday. Jeff Porter from the Indie Gamer magazine. Today, we're taking a look at three different games, one of which we are giving away. So let's start it up. All right, so before we get into it, this episode is, of course, brought to you by the great folks at Beamable. Beamable is a free to use tool for game developers that easily allows you to add social, commerce, and content management features to your game with low code drag and drop prefabs that integrate into Unity seamlessly. You can head over to Beamable right now. There's a link in the description below to start your free trial. It's a really awesome tool for game developers. Really easy to add those tricky features that can really set your game to the next level. So uh, definitely, if you're a developer, head over, check it out. They are going to also be at our award show next month. So really excited to have them. You're going to hear kind of how they began and how their tool can help you if you're a developer. So let's get into our first game. Our first game today is going to be Nearly Dead, released in September of this year. So let's hop over here. So Nearly Dead is a 2D open world survival game. It's a game about survivors who try to remain alive in a situation where demons from a different dimension have turned most humans into zombies. So taking a look at some of these screenshots. So this is really fun. I really like the sprite animations and stuff, and mix that in, especially like this. You can see the farming and everything. I think this is a really cool way to do a open world survival game because survivals, especially when you have an open world, like there's just so many different features going on and so many different ways to play. I'm a big fan of 7 Days to Die. We talked about that last week with their Alpha 20. And there's so many different ways to play. You can be a farmer. You can just build on your base and build defenses. You can go out, be a scavenger. Obviously, there's hunting. You can kill zombies. You can do missions. There's a whole bunch of different ways to play. And then when you put that into a huge 3D world, it can be very, I guess, time consuming to get in all those different features. So when you do something like this with sprites and 2D animation, it makes it a little bit more better workflow to take care of all those different features that you have. And as you can see here, there's some traps. You have all your zombies. This guy is over here farming away while they're defending the base. So it's really awesome. It's early access. Came out September 10th, 2021 from Mono Software. It is 25 bucks, so another great deal. You can definitely check that out. Um, so going down here, the Seamless World. They said, did you feel frustrated with games that don't connect regions with regions? Have you ever experienced a lack of space by completely filled up a region with buildings? So did we. That's why you can play in an ever expanding world in Nearly Dead. They've created infinitely and randomly. So that's really cool. Don't have to really worry about loading between different regions. Everything's just kind of built upon uh, continuously. And then they do offer mod support. So our last development philosophy is mod support. All of the team members were Korean modders of Cataclysm DDA and Unreal World. So Nearly Dead is basically made to be mod friendly. From basic item performance figures to images, terrain, animation clips, everything is mod friendly. And of course, all of these mods can be easily made by using a JSON editor built on Unity Engine. So Nearly Dead is available right now. You can head over and grab that for 25 bucks. It's in early access. So if you do run into a bug or two, just remember that it's early access and they're probably still working on a bunch of that stuff. So now we're going to hop over. We're going to look at EXP War Trauma. This is one that a developer reached out to us about, and we're going to do a full proper review, whether it's on the channel or in the magazine. We're not sure yet, but we're definitely going to cover this. And so we're going to check out the trailer, talk a little bit about it, and then we will go from there. right, EXP War Trauma, a psychological horror experience about traumas of a soldier from World War II. This is from Cortez Productions. Um, we are in the playtest with a planned release date soon. So you are completely helpless. Your only weapon is your intelligence and instinct. Explore a mysterious and strange apartment, solve riddles, and most important of all, when the countdown starts, be quick. So the narrative follows. It's a fictional story inspired by some historical facts from World War II. You are Krieger, a traumatized World War II soldier. As you progress through the experience, you will discover more about his history, his traumas, and what happened to him. EXP means experience, which marks the beginning of the series of short games with different themes, with the first being war trauma. So it's time for you to experience war trauma. And this is just their first in a line of games. So that would be pretty cool. Check out some of these screenshots. It looks like Krieger's dealing with some shit. And from that little trailer, definitely looks terrifying. So this is going to be, like I said, either in the magazine or on the channel, or maybe both, if we can work it in. So we're going to check out this, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see what this developer does with a long string of EXP games. Um, Obviously, exploring stuff like war trauma, that's going to be kind of a deep psychological dive in a short game. So I look forward to seeing if they pull it off or not, and then what's going to be next. So we'll let you know. Keep an eye out for this one for the release date, and then you can definitely check it out in the magazine or on the channel. So now, before we get into the giveaway, of course, check out the magazine. Follow us on follow us on social media, and then check out our Patreon. On our Patreon, you can subscribe to the magazine for as low as $3 a month. Get that digital copy. $15 gets, and this includes shipping. I've got that question quite a bit lately. $15 includes shipping. You get the printed magazine, you get the digital copy, you get the poster, and then with that $20 premium subscription, you get the printed magazine, the digital, the poster. Then you also get $20 Steam game, or up to $20 worth of Steam games codes in the magazine. And then you get stickers, keychains, little odds and ends. It kind of changes month to month depending on what developers we work with and what we can get made. So it's pretty cool. You get your money back just in games, and then you get the printed magazine and all that other cool stuff. And then, of course, January 8th, we're doing our second annual Game Awards show. So be sure to be there. A lot of great guest speakers, a lot of great things going on. So let's get into it. Let's check out the game that we're going to be giving away today. It's called The Uncertain: Light at the End. The Uncertain is a story-driven adventure game set in a post-apocalyptic world. Humanity disappears from the face of the earth and has been replaced by robots. Together with Emily, one of the survivors, you will have to witness how people try to live in a world ruled by robots. So this released October 8th in 2020, developed by New Game Order, published by Meta Publishing. As you can see here, it is $10, which is a steal. And from what we've found out, it is because the narrative is a little bit shorter. It's not like that 13-minute game we've talked about before. It's a little bit of a shorter game. But definitely worth $10 for sure. So scrolling down here, humankind has disappeared. Robots rule the earth now. We saw an inventor robot named RT join a small group of like-minded machines trying to help a few surviving humans. The protagonist is one of these survivors, a girl named Emily. Together with Emily, one of the outcasts, you will have to survive in a world ruled by robots, searching for clues about the human disappearance. Was it an AI gone rogue or something else altogether? So some of the game features: jump in on third-person sci-fi adventure, learn about the past and present world by interacting with it, solve unique puzzles, make plot-driving decisions, and enjoy beautiful locations and mood-setting music. So this is, it looks very nice. And then, of course, puzzles seem to be a big theme lately. We've done a lot of puzzle games. Here you can see one of the puzzles that they have. Um, I'm a big fan of puzzle games. We talked about it before. I grew up playing puzzle games. I love a good puzzle. Here's some screenshots. There are the robots. And then you can just see kind of what's left in this post-apocalyptic world. Looks really cool. It's a steal for $10, and of course you have a chance to win it here today. All right, so to win the uncertain light at the end, I'm really curious to see. Do you guys watch the show on your phone, or do you watch it on your computer? Because I'm just curious. I know it's kind of a lame question for this week, but that's all I want to know. Do you watch the show on your phone or on your computer? I know recording how we have been as I'm still moving everything around. It's taken forever. I know. But I know that the video isn't the cleanest maybe on a computer, and we are talking about doing some gameplay, and doing some streaming and stuff. So if you watch it on your phone, that kind of gauges it for me. Maybe I can focus on doing 720p, 1080p, and then not focusing on a full computer monitor. And if you do watch it on a monitor, I mean, it'll just be a little less quality. But yeah, that's what I'm curious about. So to win the uncertain light at the end, go down, comment below. Do you watch the show on your phone or do you watch it on your computer? That's all you got to do. So I think that's going to be it for today. I hope everybody enjoys their weekend. Happy Friday again. I know I will be around prepping more for the award show, talking to some more developers. We've got some great stuff going in the magazine for next month. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for doing all that stuff. Remember to like and subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000. We're pushing. We're getting there. We're close. And definitely follow us on social media. We post a lot on social media. Post a lot of memes, a lot of screenshots, a lot of different stuff. So I think that's it. Enjoy your guys this weekend, and I'll see you guys Monday morning. So peace. I don't know.